Hey guys, what's up? My name's Todd, and today we're playing some Modern Warfare 3 on Fallen, and this is a game of domination. Actually got into a group of some buddies of mine, and I've been having a blast playing with them. I do a video later on this week, or I'm sorry, I did a video that I'll be posting later this week of my Prestige, because I just did that today as of Monday. I know this is kind of weird because I'm doing these videos backwards, and I realized, oh, I still had a game here. So I figured I would commentate on it and kind of get down on some of the different weapons that I haven't really used on this game yet. Like, I just recently started messing around with the Type95, and I know, you know, all you guys probably already use it already or hate it or love it, whatever. But I just recently got into it. I like it a lot, and it's totally reminiscent of the FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2 for me. And it kind of reminds me, like, I've just recently started getting into, or I got into, I guess, COD 4, which if you guys, you know, have already subscribed, then you kind of know I went back and did that. Because I did not play that game when it came out, and I never... I don't know, I just wasn't into Call of Duty, and by the time I got into it, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was out, and it was kind of like, why would I play, you know, COD 4? So, it kind of reminds me a lot of, you know, how the M16 was in that, where the bursts in succession go pretty quick, to where you can get some decent, you know, pressure on people, which is kind of tough to do with a burst fire rifle, but if you have a decent accuracy, this is definitely a good gun for anybody. So right there, you can actually fire from the hip, which is kind of nutty. I mean, I wouldn't suggest, you know, going full sprint mode and trying that. The guy that just killed me right there was really strange because I just saw him plain as day, you know, watching the video. But when you're playing the game and you're looking at radar and moving around and whatnot, it gets a little hectic. So every once in a while, you know, I'll go back and watch videos and stuff of my games, and I try as much as I can to learn from, you know, any kind of mistakes that I make. And it's, I don't know, it's tough because once you get into playing, it's definitely different than what you accomplish when you're actually playing the game, as opposed to, you know, just studying gameplay. But, you know, I play this recreationally. It's not like I play this, you know, for any kind of a means of collecting a profit or anything. You know, I'm not a pro, or that guy was definitely pro, laying in the hallway. I buy this game for that reason. I just like laying in random hallways hoping people pass. It's my favorite. But yeah, this game mode, Domination, you know, they came out with two new ones, Kill Confirmed and Team Defender, which I prestiged today, and I literally have 0 games of Team Defender played. So, like, I'm probably going to play a little bit of that, and then that way I'll have some new stuff to post, you know, in terms of gameplay and whatnot. And then, like tomorrow, I know I have a free-for-all game with the MP7, and then the day after that I have a class setup, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, you know, like what kind of guns I've been using, like what my favorite stuff is, and like just excuse me, what you know, general class setups that I've been using. So I was like, you know, before Prestige, maybe I'll throw together something, kind of like do like a little update. I don't know how often I'll do something like that, or, you know, even if I'll do it again. But it's just like, I don't know, 8 minutes of rambling about what classes I like, what perks I've been using, and how I'm combining them and stuff. And, you know, that kind of stuff is available to anyone online. I mean, you can look up that stuff everywhere. But, personally, you know, I like it when the people that I sub to do those videos, because I'm just always curious, like, how they play, you know, and how they have it set up. Here's me marking in Final Stand, people. See, I'm not the kind of guy that lays there waiting for people. The only reason I'm laying there is because the game is forcing me to do so. I guess I could have chosen martyrdom or something and died immediately, but that's no fun. Daddy's still got work to do. So yeah, I'm kind of going back and forth between Type95 and the MP7. I do this a lot. Like if I get frustrated and I die a lot in a game, then I swap to a different class, try it out, and just get out of that mode, because otherwise I just get super frustrated. And like this, I'm playing with friends. It's not like I'm just gonna back out and take a break mid-game. So I rarely just totally back out of a game, but I do on occasion. If we're gonna lose already and I am just no help, I peace out and see it. I don't do the dashboarding or anything like that, you know, because usually I play another game after that, and I don't really have the patience to reboot and everything. Get off my lawn, kids. So I don't know what you guys are expecting out of these videos, you know, when you guys are watching stuff that people are posting. Because I've seen a lot of different stuff, but you know, I really want to use the theater mode, which I have not used any on my videos, other than I did one where it was just I recorded it in theater and then went over, you know, and commentated it because I was not recording at the time. And there is some latency in the video, and I don't really like that, so I'll probably not use that often if I can avoid it. Other than for, you know, cinematic or editing effects. And that's one of the things, you know, I want to introduce in the channel again. And you know, during Black Ops I used to do the death reviews and stuff like that, which once I actually find myself with some decent time to just sit down, not only the time but the inclination. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing Skyrim like crazy, and it is just siphoning my time. It's just so easy to get completely immersed in, and at the same time it has limited opportunity, in my opinion, to like upload, you know. So it's like I don't know how I want to go about it. I'm probably gonna do something with it, you know, a couple videos here and there, just random nonsense. Either like one of my friends suggested like using the autosaves, like if I did something, go back and then record it. But like the one thing I dislike about that is it's kind of like the, oh yeah, we're getting dominated here. This is a very bad game, by the way, in case you guys are just zoning out, not paying attention to it. Our team, we were struggling against these guys, and we had a few lobbies that night where it was just very competitive feeling. People were really going for the objectives, and they weren't just rolling over for us. It was very disheartening. But anyway, as far as like Skyrim's concerned, like I'll more than likely put together something for it. But what I was talking about earlier is like with Minecraft, I wanted to do everything live because I wanted everything to be candid. You know, like when I first experience it, I want you guys to as well, you know, with me. And the problem with going back and doing a recording is like, you know, if I'm like walking around and a dragon shows up and I'm like, oh, there's a dragon, I'm gonna go back and then, you know, do a commentary over this. So like when I'm playing, I'm like, oh, a dragon, no way, you know, like I'm not an actor. I'm not gonna try to act like, I mean, I'm sure I could pull a little bit of razzle dazzle, but like I'm not gonna be disingenuine, like acting like I'm experiencing it for the first time, if that makes sense. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling on that tangent, but basically the point that I'm getting across, or trying to, is if I'm going to do a live commentary, I want it to actually be a first impression, like actual genuine and candid experience, as opposed to you know, something where it's kind of faked as I'm experiencing it. So not really into doing that, and I don't think it's going to be entertaining if I do it that way. So I'll figure something out as far as how I want to do it. It's just some of the dungeons are really long, and I don't know how long it'll take, and I dick around like crazy. Like I'm looking in bowls of random nonsense and picking up stuff that is worthless and heavy, and like, I don't know. I just can't imagine that being super fun to watch. You know, like some guy bumbling around the dungeon like, oh, what's this tapestry? Like, let's look at it for a half hour and not kill these zombies, you know. So I guess if I was recording, I could go into it with the you know, expressed intention of just avoiding stuff like that and getting it done. Man, they were defending their flags like it was their job. These dudes were like, I don't know, pro, but not really, because we actually were close in points here. And as far as Modern Warfare 3 is concerned, I know I'm kind of everywhere on this, but it's Monday again. I have like almost zero sleep going through my veins, and I figured I would get this done and take a nap maybe. Here, have that. Grenada! As far as Modern Warfare 3 is concerned and game modes, I'm really curious, you know, what you guys want. I was kind of talking on that subject, like what your expectations are. What game modes, what guns do you want to see? By the way, take a look at the score right now. See how I made this push all the way around to the back? Yeah, they left Daddy unobserved for the triple cap at the at 195. Didn't even matter that I couldn't clean up those guys. I got one. It was all good. I was super duper happy to have won the game for us there, by the way. Like, I don't know, 20 and 17. I died a million times, but had some crucial caps. I'm more than happy with taking on a ton of deaths. So, yeah, I love playing whatchamacallit, Domination and the other game types. So, let me know. Throw a comment out there. Say, hey, play this. I want to see this, or use this gun. And I'll try and get to that. Anywho, I got a couple videos here that you guys may have missed. The top one here is a team deathmatch on Mission using the MP7. This is actually like one of the first, or not first games, but it's like early on my discovery of the MP7, and I'm just kind of like, eee, I love it. So just kind of more or less talking about the gun and some of my thoughts on the map Mission with the you know, team deathmatch, and I guess it applies a little bit to free for all too. And speaking of free for all, the video below that is a free for all game on Dome, and that has to be like their map, you know, like Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward, whoever the hell designs the maps. That has to be like their free-for-all map, I swear. It's like a donut-shaped map that is just murder, death, kill at all times, and which is good in terms of free-for-all. It could be like ridiculously hectic on other game modes, but it's still a fun map. So yeah, check those out if you have any desire to do that. If you've not already subscribed and you're liking these videos, you maybe watched a few already, click the yellow button in the right hand corner, and that'll give you like a notification every time I put a video if you want to have it set that way. Otherwise you can just check your sub box and get my shizzle that way. But yeah, that's about all I got for this, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and take it easy.